enough is enough. They're always taking their sides, careless and nine, plus and minus their divide.
Hey guys, welcome back to the No Holds Barred Network. I'm your stressed out host as always, the EVP Giggles, the Heartbreak Chick, the Queen of the Indies, and I'm always joined by the Law Ray Ramundo, and we have a special returning guest, one of my list of husbands, Joey Silver. What is going on?
What's up, guys? So happy to be here and talking again for part 2. We're live, we're doing it. I'm very excited.
I'm excited too. I'm excited to have you back. So, Ray.
But Tiff, I knew she was going to do that. Of course, she had to bring up that he's a list of husbands. But for those around the world, you have to introduce him correctly, Tiff. He is Sweet Cheeks.
Yes.
Joey Silver.
Yes.
Joey, how's it going, brother? How you doing?
I am here right in the candy factory. You can see the Skittles nearby, Skittle Mania. We're making it happen. It's great to be here. I'm very excited. I'm full of sugar and candy and just ready.
Well, I like it. So
Yeah, I had to bring some as well. Like I brought some candy too, just to.
Ooh.
damn, I feel
We're all set up.
like I lost over here, that I should have been like with those candy chains and some ring pops around here. I'm a horrible, I guess, wife to the list of husbands over here. Like horrible. So,
Right.
I don't know. Let me know if this sounds good. I think the sound is good, right? We have all these fun of streaming lately. We've been having so many problems, so I apologize. So, Ray, it sounds good, right, on your end? So just let me know.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Sounding good.
So if you guys are new to the channel here, we interview anything related to independent wrestling, pro wrestlers, promoters, referees, ring announcers, anything related. So we like to go into depth, but since we had Joey on before, you can check that on the channel. He was episode 4, and it was about a year ago this time, which is crazy. So we wanted to get like a little update with you. So I'm actually
We've grown so much.
I know so much has changed, and
We've come so far.
I know, and like I was talking about this the other day, that I was like, wow, I was like, I was your first interview, so, and you've been like all over the place now, so I've seen you around.
I'm trying. I'm making a name out here.
I love it. And as like me being a full supporter, as I always am for you, is like I always did, like I was talking about it on Twitter today, that I was like, oh, like I put the silver in my hair. I've showed up with silver shirts before. So today I tried to do like a cotton candy eye look for you today. So since we're going a little Sweet Cheeks.
It looks fire. I'm not going to
Thank
lie.
you.
It looked so good. I saw that tweet. I was like, wow. Tiffany goes all out.
Hell yeah.
in business.
I do. It's a serious thing for even like Alex Colon last night. I did a little red and black, trying to shoot some like blood a little bit for a little deathmatch friend over there. So
Nice.
so we try to
Come
keep
on,
it.
guys, my hair's silver. Like,
Well,
no.
yeah, but it's funny because it's exciting because I haven't seen the Sweet Cheeks gimmick in person yet. So
Oh,
I'm
well, you are
excited.
in for a treat.
oh, I know that. I'm all excited about that. So so we'll see that soon. I'm looking forward to it. So, but I like the layout. I'm getting better now. Like Kyle made the last one for you, so now I'm getting better. So I started doing my own stuff. So I had to do a little bit of candy theme. So, and you can ask Ray that I was saying that I wasn't really thrilled about. Like I was going back and forth for a while. So
This layout took. It's funny because we went so many directions with it, and then came back to this one, and we're like, you know what? It works.
I don't know, like I get like
Good.
that. I'm very like anal about stuff, so. But anyway, all right, let's get into this interview. All right, so.
Oh wait, is it supposed to be an interview? I thought we were just shooting the shit.
Oh,
with
okay,
Joey.
we're just shooting the shit with Joey. We know.
Whatever you want, right? Whatever you want.
You know,
Messed up.
that guy, we like see him all the time and stuff, so that guy. But All right, let's jump into it.
Yeah,
So
let's do it.
so it's been a year since you were last on Under the Ropes. Can you give our fans a little bit of an update of, what has gone on since then?
Wow. Well, in the past year, I've expanded the brand a lot, I feel, and just the tip of the iceberg we're seeing here. I have developed the Sweet Cheeks character that we are all going to get to know and love, hopefully.
Yes.
And just been making towns, getting out there, traveling around and trying to work with different promotions, work with different wrestlers, and build the brand, make a name, and that's what I'm doing. I'm hustling out here.
That's funny because I know, like, at one of the Synergy shows, I remember, like, you and me were talking. This was, I think, last year, and then you started telling me about the Sweet Cheeks character. So I've been looking forward to that, and I think it was last year, maybe it was earlier this year, before the pandemic. So
Yeah, it's something that's been in the works for a while, for a long time, a couple of years actually, and I was a little nervous to portray this character because it's a little flamboyant, it's a little risque, a little on the edge. It's not your standard like wrestler Joey Silver, like coming through that curtain, ball of energy, ball of fire. It's a different vibe that I don't think pro wrestling has really seen yet. And so I was nervous to bring out Sweet Cheeks and to reveal it to the world. But now that he's here, I think, the sky is not even the limit.
Well then. It's perfect you mentioned that, though. You mentioned the character. It's a perfect segue to my question of let's talk a little bit about the evolution of this character. How do we get from the Joey Silver of Right Coast Pro from back in the day to now to get to Sweet Cheeks? How do we develop this character? And was this something maybe you always had in mind, or did this just develop over the years?
So it was something that was always in the back of my mind. Joey Silver, the silver will shine, glittery, wearing silver guy from Right Coast Pro, like you said, in Delaware. Up in Delaware right now. That developed, it was kind of just me. Like, it was just Joey Silver, like, from Long Island, New York, from, going to school at University of Delaware. It was very much who I was as a person, and it didn't really capture, like, the essence of me, I feel like. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was very basic. It was very surface level. It was like, I'm Joey Silver, and I also wear silver tights, and that's why I'm cool. Like, it was very surface level. With Sweet Cheeks, this is something that has layers to it. It's something that has depth, and you might see it and be like, oh, that's a kid-friendly kind of persona, and it works. It's just like, I get it. It's the candy. It's, fun-loving guy. But there's a lot more to it. And, I think you're going to see that as the character develops, whether it be at Synergy, at UWA Elite, or, wherever. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to take this thing worldwide.
It's cool. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, and of course, like, I first found you. It's so funny. Like, a lot of people, like, I find at different promotions, and like they're always like shocked because a lot of people know from certain promotions, and I think like some people know you from like House of Glory, but I kind of associate you from Full Faith Wrestling. So like I've been there a lot, and I love the fact of. And I think I said this the last one, but I love coming and I see like all the people that come support you, which is absolutely amazing. And I love all the streamers and oh, it's so cool. Like I'm trying to get more people to go to shows with streamers. Like I'm doing it now at Synergy, and I've been purposely throwing them at our girl Casey because she likes to dance with them now live on the stage. So it's like a thing, but I love seeing it. So I'm always putting that tweet out that it's like, okay, if you're going to Synergy, bring streamers, people, because it's such a cool. And I think I turned you into a GIF, right? I think one of the last Full Faith ones that you were in the corner with the championship belt, and all the streamers like came, and I was like, this is such a cool moment. I was like, I have to GIF it. I was like, I'm known for.
I will say I'm very lucky to have that kind of hometown crowd when I wrestle at Full Faith. A lot of my friends and family are there, and they come and support, and they bring streamers galore. My best friend Mitch, he kind of spearheads that, and he passes out the streamers. He's the Full Faith Wrestling streamer guy, you could say. Like Ring of Honor has their streamer guy.
Yeah.
Well, Mitch is that guy, and he's at almost every show supporting. So, lucky to have a really strong fan base, especially at Full Faith.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta get Ray when things are whatever the new norm is. When it comes back, gotta get Ray to come with me to one of these shows. So, but it's a blast. But
yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. We have a fan tweet from our friend MGB Graham. He says, has it got any easier to wrestle with a mask on, and have you noticed any change since you started doing this?
Yeah, 1 second. I actually just have to get something.
Uh-oh. Oh, all right then.
Sweet Cheeks is in the building.
Oh, snap. It's on.
We are here. And we are live, and it wouldn't be Sweet Cheeks if I wasn't eating some sort of dessert.
Oh, what do you got there?
This is a homemade Death by Chocolate, which would actually be a good name for a
finisher, I feel like.
Finisher.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Topped with vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Oh, snap.
And if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and have this right on the air as we speak.
That's fine. Do you?
well then.
So MGB Graham, has it gotten an easier wrestling with a mask? I will say, yes, it has. My cardio is up. I am rocking and rolling. I know I said before in a previous interview that it was very difficult to breathe my first couple matches back with the mask on. And yeah, the mask does add a bit of a hindrance, but it's important to me to wear it. And, my family and my loved ones, just trying to keep people safe that I see all the time. And it has gotten a lot easier to breathe. Like I said, my cardio is back, and we're kind of like back in training a little bit here and there. So I'm definitely working on breathing with the mask and just keeping the cardio up and keeping the breath going.
It's some rough stuff, I'm sure. Oof. I give you credit. I know a lot of people have been talking about it on social media, but I give you a lot of credit for doing that.
Thank you.
Our boy Conrad's in the chat. He says, are you really a candy person? And then he says, snickerdoodles, yay or nay?
Conrad, I live the gimmick. I live the gimmick, brother.
He totally does, though.
Gimmick lives me. I don't know which is which. But yeah, I absolutely love candy and chocolate and sweets. everything sugar. Yeah, Ray knows what I'm talking about. It's just
I'm just
that,
gonna lick on the lollipop now.
Whoa.
Just to...
it's just that I was always trying to figure out, Stone Cold says something a lot. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're familiar?
Yes, of course.
He says the best wrestlers are the ones whose characters are just them turned up to 11. And that's what Sweet Cheeks is for me. It's Joey Silver. Silver will shine. Turned up to 11. The one thing about me that I wanted to amplify and make my whole persona about is Candy. The thing that I love so much. The thing that I treasure. I call myself the champion of chocolate. The sultan of sweets. The candy king of pro wrestling. And that is no gimmick.
And I know for a fact that I'm known, and me and Ray were talking about this before off the air, and I was like, why is everybody asking me to make cookies? So I know for a fact Joey's had my cookies before because I brought Gangone some, and I know Gangone shared.
He sure did. He shared.
So it's like now I go to these shows that I'm like expected to bring cookies now, including Ray, because it's like you like, especially if like him and April are in the car with me. So if I'm going to bring somebody cookies, I have to make sure that I give them a candy bag too. So like,
you better come prepared because I'll eat the whole lot.
I'm gonna have to like make Cookie Fest like every week. I feel like so.
It's just gonna be expected now at shows. It's like
yeah, it's gonna be like a thing. I'm gonna have to start charging because like it gets expensive. All these like butter and sugar and all this stuff. Like,
you could have a bake sale.
I really could.
Ringside bake sale.
Conrad just said chop Ray or cookies.
Cookies.
He's already chopped Ray. We got him at the last show. He already chopped him. So.
Wait,
Ray, I love you, man, but it's cookies for me. A 10 out of 10.
See?
No, I appreciate it because at least it's not as painful for me. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now,
He hit you pretty.
Nice.
He hit you pretty hard though.
He did. But question though, does it count now? Because you did it as just Silver will shine. Does it have to happen again?
See, what did you do? See, you do this to yourself, Ray.
You did it to yourself,
You
right?
do this to yourself on every interview that we do. So every time we go to Synergy, you put yourself in these positions.
See,
so
I'm just trying to ask the hard-hitting questions, but I messed myself up
you
here.
really did.
He likes the pain.
I think he does. He's one of those. So I guess in 2 weeks we're gonna see possibly Sweet Cheeks chop, right? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just gonna lick my lollipop.
All right,
now.
you lick your lollipop. Let me go on to the next question. Okay, so let's go a little more detailed into Full Faith Wrestling. So the last event, you were thanking Mike Magnum, and then he just, out of a crazy act that he hit you from behind. So where do we go from here now?
Yeah, Mike Magnum. I mean, I really wasn't expecting that. I was thanking him. I was thanking Full Faith Wrestling, and I was kind of pouring my heart and soul out to the crowd there. And out of nowhere, he just smacked me in the back with a chair and left me alone. And I felt that for weeks afterwards. That was not, a friendly hit, a playful hit. He swung that as hard as he could. Like the chair, if you look at the video, you look at the GIF, the chair broke. Like a screw from the chair actually popped out. So that's how hard he hit me. And I'm not taking lightly to that. This is something really serious, and I've been a big part of that organization. I've been responsible for drawing. Tiffany, you were there.
I know.
I draw half the audience at least.
Yep.
Just me alone. At times upwards of 50, 60 people I'm bringing in. So
It gets crazy in there.
yeah. So for him to go ahead and do that is just, it's not right. So revenge is a dish best served.
Oh.
Unlike this chocolate here, which is best served hot. This is reminiscent of an Applebee's triple chocolate meltdown.
Oh man.
Which is one of my favorites. One of my favorite post-show foods. One of my favorite pre-show foods. So that's where I'm at with Mike Magnum there.
Sharing is caring, man. Sharing is caring.
I don't think you can virtually share through the camera right now.
If I could, I mean, did you see how delicious this looks? I don't want to pour it on my computer. But
yeah, don't do that. I've done stuff like that before. Yeah, don't do that.
Oh man. I feel like Joey's had the bad luck at Full Faith at the moment though, because Mike Magnum's attacked him. A good buddy of mine, Smiley's attacked him. Gotta watch your back, Joey. I don't know.
I think I'm too trusting of people, especially with Smiley. I have a history with Smiley. One of the most innovative characters in the ring, and I think that's no secret. Everyone knows he's one of the best. What's that? What do we got?
I was trying to show my tattoo. I
Oh,
feel bad
what are you
because
doing?
I have the Smiley tat.
Damn, you really
can't even show it properly.
you just
kinda is.
Oh, I see. I mean, it's definitely something I've grappled with, and he was such a great friend to me at the start, and we always had friendly competition. But at one point he kind of turned on me, and I guess I shouldn't trust so easily.
Shame. Need the shame bell. I don't know.
Maybe you just caught him on. Maybe you caught him on a wrong day.
Maybe
you caught Faustus. There are multiple personalities of Smiley, so you never know.
This is true.
That's true. Maybe I just I got the wrong one, like that movie Split.
Yep.
Ever see that one?
Yup.
Could have been like that.
Oh man.
Well, Smiley definitely is a character, but let's talk about that. In the age of wrestling right now, we're in characters. There's a lot of different characters. I feel like that it thrives at the moment. Do you feel that? Oh, I know. More of a sense. At least we feel like your character is definitely different. It embraces something again that is not as seen. What are you doing to make it different though? With an age of characters, what do you feel like you're bringing to the table now for the independent?
Well, I feel like Sweet Cheeks is something that people haven't really seen. And even if it's been done in a way, it hasn't been done like this. This is something different. This is something revolutionary in pro wrestling. And, you're going to find out on September 26th. I'm cutting a promo right now.
Oh.
You're going to find out, Ray, what Sweet Cheeks is all about. And, it's an experience. The entrance, the in-ring work, it's a different experience from what you've seen from Joey Silver. And, it's like going to the theater. It's like going to a movie, going to a Broadway show. It's an experience that you are involved in firsthand. I know our friend MGB Graham, he said his own son was reaching out to the television, asking for candy himself.
Aww.
So it's something, it's almost like real life Willy Wonka meets pro wrestling.
Oh man, I expect some candy. Okay, on the 26th. You don't need to give Ray any because he just wants a chop. But I expect some candy that day.
Oh,
I would prefer.
candy?
I would prefer candy though.
No,
Like,
don't
I
give him
already have
candy.
so-
Nah, don't give Ray candy. Give me candy.
There will be candy, like the movie. There will be blood. but there will be candy.
Okay, good. Candy first.
Oh,
No blood.
God.
No blood on the candy would be preferable. Like-
I like how Conrad in the chat though, he says for misogynist Ray to face Sweet Cheeks. Like, damn, Conrad, just because I can take a chop, like,
I don't
that
know.
hurts.
I feel like we're gonna see that eventually, though. I don't know. So we'll see.
Hey, you never know.
You never
the
know.
training's still there.
Exactly.
We'll
So
see.
we'll
One
see
day.
what happens. Maybe at Synergy. So we'll see what happens.
By the way, Conrad, Snickerdoodle, yes. Why not? 100%.
They're good though. Oh my god, they're so good. Mine are good though. Right, Ray? Ray's had with the snickerdoodles I made. I guess I gotta start bringing other cookies besides chocolate chip. But who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? I swear.
Everyone
I
does.
think snickerdoodles is like the second favorite cookie that I make from everybody. Right, Ray? No, you like the fudge ones, the hot chocolate one I made. Yeah, that was good. I made a hot chocolate cookie. Okay, let's stop talking about cookies. Okay, let's move on.
You know what? We can do this whole podcast about cookies.
You know, it wouldn't be, an episode of Under the Ropes where a conversation of food took over the entire podcast. Alex Zane and me talked about tacos. Kip and us talked about coffee. Like, it wouldn't be an episode without some food around here. So, but
I mean, Alex Zane, that man loves Taco Bell.
he really does.
He loves it.
He really, I do not know why that man is not sponsored by the, damn it, Taco Bell, let's go. I don't know what's going on here.
I hope there's some sponsorship opportunities in the future for Sweet Cheeks. And, we got the Nerd World Order forming. I know we'll probably talk about that soon, but.
Ooh, yes. So let's go on a little bit more with some of the questions that we have. But so in your time in the business, what's been one word of advice that you'd like to share with our viewers that has been passed down from another wrestler?
I usually like to keep all the secrets to myself. No, I'm just kidding. Word of advice. It's, you're going to see the same people coming down the ladder as you see when you're going up the ladder. So it's, be kind to those around you. And I think a lot of people are in locker rooms these days and they're not very kind. And you see people who are hungry for their spot, or, they don't want to do a job, or they don't want to, listen to a booker or whatever it is, behind the scenes. Maybe just not the friendliest person, and it's it pays to be nice. It really does, and I've found that both in wrestling and outside of wrestling. Just in life, it pays to be nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. Take some notes. So this is a hard-hitting question I always like to ask. What does stepping into the ring mean for you?
That is in depth.
That's how we like to roll on the No Holds Barred Network around here.
I am so thankful every time I step in the ring. Before my music hits, or as my music's playing, and before I burst out of the curtain, I'm not a religious person, but I say a little mantra to myself. You could say a little prayer or something like that, but it's just a few words of gratitude and just expressing how lucky I am that I get to do this and that I get to do what I love and that people, support me doing it. It means everything. I mean, this is what my life is. Like, this is what I want my life to be for years to come, and to go out and step in the ring and be able to entertain, it's everything to me. I've always been kind of this natural entertainer. Even growing up, whenever we had company over, I'd be singing, dancing, playing piano, playing violin, just telling jokes, whatever it is. I feel like I've always had that kind of natural ability to entertain, or that knack to entertain. And these days I just feel lucky to be able to do that in front of a crowd, and yeah, just super grateful.
That's good. That's good. We have another fan tweet from our friend Satsuma Cassidy. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Said, I know you've been to the ice cream museum, but what is your favorite ice cream flavor and what is your favorite topping?
Oh, Satsuma. Well, my favorite, I have a few favorite ice cream flavors, if I may.
Go for
this
it.
one is a bit polarizing, but mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
Ooh.
What are our thoughts on that? Ray, Tiffany, what do you think?
I'm a regular chocolate chip girl. I mean, I'll eat mint chocolate chip, but I like the vanilla with the chips in it. Or
That's
the
good. It's
chocolate
very
refreshing
refreshing.
chip. The chocolate
Refreshing
chip.
flavor.
Yeah, it's refreshing. So I like mint chocolate chip. I love a good cookies and cream.
Okay.
But I've really been rocking Ben and Jerry's lately. Ben and Jerry's has been killing me. But I support their social cause, and they're very much about racial equality, and I support that. I show that support weekly at Ben and Jerry's, daily. Their Reese's, I just had fish food for the first time recently. I mean, that's amazing. But they have a peanut butter cup one, which is just phenomenal. Yeah, ice cream is just, there's so many, it's endless flavors that I love. And as far as toppings go, if it fits on there, I definitely enjoy the hot fudge.
Oh yeah, yum.
Ooh.
Yep.
I'm getting fat just by this episode.
I know, me too. It's one of the hardest things actually, is staying in shape for me, because it's hard to balance the fitness lifestyle and the sweet life.
Oh man. Ray, what was that place in Brooklyn that we went to? We stumbled upon an ice cream parlor. I was looking for one and I couldn't remember. It was somewhere by the bridge. And I was looking for it, and me and Ray stumbled upon. Do you remember, Ray?
The one we ended up going to,
Yeah.
I can't remember its name.
Oh man, it was so
I know
good.
the one I took you though.
Yeah.
Is very interesting as well. I think Joey definitely needs to, if he hasn't gone already, to negative 321 ice cream shop.
Is that like a rolled ice cream?
No, it's liquid nitrogen.
Oh my
ice cream.
God, Joey, it's so good.
I actually, guys, I have to cut this short. I have to head out because they close at 10. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited when Ray took me to the place, because you see the dry ice on the bottom and it's like bubbling and it's all smoking and stuff. I was like, oh, and it's so good. Oh my God, I gotta come into Brooklyn.
Definitely an
Okay.
experience.
All right. We're gonna.
Wait. Have you ever been to Ample Hills Creamery?
No.
I actually have.
No, I haven't.
Alright.
Maybe I
There's
have.
a few locations, and they have this flavor. I'm getting close here. They have this flavor because not everyone knows. So this is like, we'll keep this between us.
Okay.
Snap Mallow Pop.
Oh man.
It is a deconstructed Rice Krispie treat in ice cream.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
I tell you, I'm gaining like 10 pounds this episode.
Literally drown me in it.
Oh my
because
God.
it is unbelievable.
All right, the three of us, we're gonna make a date, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna come into Brooklyn, and we're gonna go, and we're just gonna get fat. Like fuck it.
Done.
All right, it's in the plans, okay? And then we'll do like a little video. We'll post it up for everybody.
Done.
So, oh
I'm
man.
there. I basically live there.
Oh
so.
man, I'm for it. So, anyway, Ray, why don't you do this fan tweet?
Sure, we have another fantasy for our good friends at Good Cop Bad Cop Wrestling Podcast. They say, with Joey Silver being an anagram of relieves joy, what moment from your career would you say brings you the most joy when you relive it?
Huh. That's nice. I never thought about that, but that's pretty cool. Relives joy? Relives joy.
Yeah, it relives
I'd
joy.
say the moment that brings me the most joy. When I stepped into the ring with Shannon Moore at Full Faith Wrestling.
Oh God, you giving me
It
like
was-
flashbacks to that match.
It was a surreal moment for me, for a few reasons. Number one, it's Shannon Moore.
Yeah.
So like he's been in the ring with everyone, from Rey Mysterio, Gregory Helms, Hurricane, Dudley Boy, everyone he's been in the ring with, and he's had a huge monumental career. He's been in WCW, WWE, TNA, everything, Ring of Honor. He did it all. And so to step in the ring with him I feel like it was a testament to where I was at the time in my career, that I was trusted to be in the ring with such a talent as Shannon Moore. And, I held my own, not only in terms of the physicality of the match and the moves, and the acrobatics of the match, but in the result of the match. I ended up victorious. So I think that's, again, a testament to me, not to toot my own horn, but it's important to sometimes. So yeah, that was probably the most joyous point in my career thus far. And another reason that sticks out to me so much is because my friend Matt Travis, who passed away, rest in peace, Matt, we miss you. He was like super excited for that match. And he was so proud of me and so happy that I was getting that opportunity. He's a big fan. He was a big fan of Shannon Moore, and it was just so cool. I definitely felt his spirit, in the room.
Oh man, I was there for that. You almost died by me, but
that happened as well.
He almost died by me.
Yeah, Joey definitely got to face a bigger Shannon Moore. It wasn't three. It wasn't the 3 count Shannon Moore, sadly.
Yeah, he definitely beefed up a little bit.
Yeah, you just went into the what's it called? The entranceway by me, and I know you and me talked about that somebody caught me on the camera, that I was like, my mouth was open, I was scared for you, and you went into it. But
I think everyone in attendance was pretty scared at that moment, myself included.
I think I gift that too.
My uncle was there. He was there in attendance. Both my parents were there, and when it happened, my uncle, he got so scared and frustrated that he stormed out of the arena.
Oh no!
He was so upset by the whole thing. He couldn't stand to watch it anymore, and he just left.
Oh.
And I think that is hilarious. Really, he really bought into that.
Oh,
no, but
man.
that was actually a very serious moment.
Yeah.
When I got slammed on the wood there.
Yeah.
It cracked a little bit, which was.
Jeez.
It would have been cool if it really went all the way through. But.
No. No, I'm sitting right there. No, I'm good.
I feel like when there's ever an entranceway, that is the goal for every wrestler. Is like, what if I can break through this like Taz and Bam Bam?
No,
like that would be a good shot.
No,
Especially like when we have at House of Glory. I feel like every time we go down the ramp, everyone's like, What spot can I do to go through?
No.
That ramp is scary.
Stop
that
it.
ramp is not steady.
I'm like, I can't with you guys. Like, you guys have been like good friends for me and stuff, and like I can't witness this. I need a big med kit. Like
Tiff, we'll just wait till me and Joey finally wrestle, then we'll go through the ramp.
no, I can't. Don't do this to me. I can't. Like, I need like,
Do,
the
superplex.
I need like the gigantic.
Boom.
Like, I can watch Alex Cologne go through like plexiglass, but like I can't watch you guys like go through like the wood because then I'll have a heart attack. So, jeez, don't God. Okay, I'm moving on to this next.
I don't want to do that to you. Stephanie. I don't want to do that to you.
Do it when I'm not around, okay? Like, I can't. Like, because I'm always like front row for you guys too, and like, oh, okay, I'm moving on to this next fan tweak. I can't with you guys. All right. So actually, our boy Kyle, who's actually did the first interview with me and Joey, so he actually said, he actually told me when we were in Skype, he's like, ask Joey, how do you feel about adding to your gimmick to throw candy to the children?
That is part of the experience.
Oh, okay.
You guys have yet to see this, but you'll see in the entrance there is candy galore.
Oh man.
Candy abound, and yeah, it's definitely I'll definitely be sharing.
Awesome. I feel like I'm gonna be fighting with my goddaughter for like candy.
Let me just
Wait, where did you get a
take this little.
cupcake now?
Oh, okay. Not sharing. This is not cool, man. Like,
I'm just gonna
be going to,
lick
like-
my lollipop again because he keeps
alright.
bringing out sweets and
jeez. Some.
Chef's kiss to this cupcake. Honestly,
Oh man,
it's
sounds good.
delicious.
Okay, you
got the rainbow sprinkles. Get in there.
Oh jeez.
I feel like for everyone that's watching, they just need to bring some sweets around now to be
Oh,
able to
God.
watch the rest of this because
I feel like,
Making a mess.
man, I feel like I should be throwing candy into the ring at the next show that we see him or something. Like, instead of streamers, I'll be like,
Feel great.
Can't-
should we just throw pop rocks? I feel like that would make sense.
No,
Just
nerds,
throw it-
because it's the
Nerds,
nerd
Ray,
world
nerds.
order, Ray. Come on, Ray.
Not the gimmick. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna bring candy and I'm gonna bring coffee for Kip. So, his coffee is life. But anyway, go ahead, Ray. Go to your next question.
So this one again, to go with the gimmick here, we've asked you about ice cream. We see your love for cakes and everything like that. But if you had to choose, what's your favorite candy though?
Oh, it's like asking to choose my favorite child, right?
You don't have
Again,
a child.
I'm asking questions. You
Joey,
gotta
no.
do it.
You can't cop out.
All right. So, I did a poll recently on Instagram where I asked if people are more like chocolate or non-chocolate fans, and overwhelming response for chocolate.
Yeah, I think I voted that as well. I think I voted.
I think you did,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. And the same goes for me. I'm a chocolate head. To the day I die, I love chocolate. My mom loves chocolate. My grandmother loved chocolate. I think it runs in the family. It's passed down. It's a genetic trait. So X out all of the candy or Skittles here. No, I'll keep them because I like the way they look. But my favorite candy, it's really a toss-up between Twix, Kit Kats,
Oh my god.
and Reese's.
Kit Kats, baby. I'm all about the Kit Kats.
All right, so we got Tiffany on the Kit Kats.
Hell yeah.
Ray, which do you choose there?
I'd have to go Twix.
You'll go
Out of those
Twix. You
three.
know what? I'll take the Reese's.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
We'll
go.
share. We'll all share that.
I'm not sharing
Yeah,
Kit
there you
Kats.
go.
I'm definitely not sharing Kit Kats. Sorry. I'm not
Okay.
giving you a break. You'll be okay. You go eat your Twix and your Reese's. I'm good. Okay, so I've been asking this question a lot to a lot of the wrestlers, it's been kind of interesting to kind of see. So do you have any pre-match rituals?
Well, as I said before, before I go out of the curtain, I kind of say a little something to myself just to remind myself how grateful I am for the opportunity to go out and entertain and do what I love. As far as other pre-match rituals, I'll down an entire bag of Skittles, along with a whole Kit Kat bar and multiple Reese's peanut butter cups. This is right before I go out as Sweet Cheeks, and it's really to just get into character, and really kind of understand, Sweet Cheeks and what he's all about, what I'm all about, and so that's kind of what I do there.
What is with everybody with Skittles? I bring Gangone Skittles. Now I gotta bring you some Skittles. Like
Skittles, nerds. The nerds are going to come into play big time.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Talk about an adrenaline rush to get into a match.
My goodness.
That's a sugar rush.
How do you
right
not
there.
crash during a match?
What was that?
How do you not crash during a match with like a sugar crash?
I think the sugar and the adrenaline combined, it keeps me going all night. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that's his secret there. That's why he's able to do so much cardio. That's it. Sugar rush.
Well, getting a sugar rush right now from that cupcake.
Oh my.
Whew. Okay, let's keep it going here. So, let's keep it going with this question here without question, if you could face one person in a heartbeat, who would it be? Who would you face again? Sorry, I should say.
Who would I face again?
Again.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat, I'd have to say, I'd have to say Shannon Moore. Just because I think we had a lot of great chemistry. And this match was super fun and painful and everything you want from a match. I'd love to face him as Sweet Cheeks. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, he was probably the number one choice there.
Okay. I definitely see that again. I'm sure that's somewhere. It might be on the Full Faith Wrestling.
It is. I believe it's on Full Faith Wrestling YouTube. It might be on my own YouTube if you could find it. I don't know. I'm like hiding on YouTube.
All right, I gotta post. I'll find it and I'll post it. I'll post the link in the description for you guys, so you guys can watch it.
Great.
So it's definitely good. But please don't go through the wood, please, if I'm there.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Noted.
Deal.
Again, we're saving the wood till me and Joey wrestle.
Listen,
we're gonna
can't.
go through them.
What are you trying to do to me? All right, I'm moving on. I can't with you. All right, so if you had to choose, what would you say your match preference would be?
Does it have to be something that I've been in before?
No, whatever floats your boat with
wow.
it.
I would love to be in a barbed wire no ropes barbed wire match. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I know you can't.
I was like, wow.
Like
from Joey
wait,
that he wants.
Whoa, like wait a minute. No, like
I was like, I take that back now. I don't want to wrestle Joey anymore.
the barbed wire is full of candy, though. That's the kicker of it, though.
I would love to do a candy themed match. I think there might be something in the future. I don't know yet, but I'm trying to work some candy magic over here and make that happen. So that would be something really cool. But if I had to choose a stipulation, I think I'd have to go with probably a cage match.
Oh.
I think that would be really fun.
I don't know why, but I just started thinking about you and pancakes in the ring.
Yes.
And for people who don't know who I'm talking about, it is a wrestler. And I've seen so much at like SWA and Full Faith Wrestling, and he dresses as a chef, and he comes down and he throws pancakes into the crowd. So I'm just thinking about that building and all the possibilities. I've seen matches where getting smacked with the pizza the pizza pans, and yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff in the NYWC building over there. So, but
that would be a match for the ages. Sweet cheeks versus pancakes. I have been in the ring with pancakes before, and this is no lie. I broke his nose.
Oh no.
Yeah, we were in a match, and I legit broke his nose. So I don't know if he wants to get back in the ring with me, which is understandable, because I wouldn't.
Oh man, I don't know. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's not too sweet there, but
too sweet.
No, it wasn't. But this is wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
It's,
I've kind of
it ain't
learned
ballet.
that the last year mostly. I've watched a lot of my favorite wrestlers get black eyes, bust their arms, and like I always say, I give kudos to you guys because I couldn't do it. So much appreciated to entertain us. So,
Of course.
go ahead, Ray.
Well, let's keep it going here. So you've teamed with a few different partners, even forming alliances with the likes of Leviathan, and recently creating the Nerd World Order with Kip Stevens at Synergy. Would you say that you prefer that setting or to be a lone wolf?
Well, the great thing about Sweet Cheeks is that I'm just very adaptable. You know, I can thrive in a team setting. I can thrive in a 6-person tag. I can thrive in a singles match. And, you know, I think if I had to choose, I'd be a singles man. I think that's definitely where Silver shines the most. But you know, I'm definitely I like tag team wrestling. It's very fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to participate in, and I'm excited for the future with the Nerd World Order and Kip Stevens.
Cool, I'm
Cool,
excited.
cool.
I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to be front row. We've had Kip Stevens on the podcast as well. I mean, you guys here know we're huge supporters of Synergy Wrestling. Like, we just love our boy Colin. I think for like weeks we've been getting a lot of the roster of Synergy, so it's been great. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. So if you guys have not checked out Synergy, like, I can't stress it enough. You guys need to check it out.
Yeah, you definitely do, and especially that next show, because again, we get to see the debut of the Nerd World Order, so that's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be, I guess, out of the box in a sense. It's not gonna be something we expect.
Yeah.
It's
So-
highly anticipated,
Yes.
and let me just say this: there will be nerds
Nerds, I love it. And
in
Ray
every sense of the word.
will get chopped, but he'll be all right. You'll be all right, Ray. You'll be all right. So with the recent circumstances of the pandemic, have you picked up any new hobbies?
Well, I've watched a few new shows on Netflix. I've actually been cooking a lot more.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to call that a hobby, but
it's definitely a hobby.
the Death by Chocolate cake that I was just indulging in. I got myself a slow cooker, and I've been just going to town, having a lot of new recipes. Just last night I tried Gigi Hadid's vodka sauce.
Ooh,
I
okay.
mean, phenomenal. It was truly an excellent vodka sauce. And yeah, I've just been up in the kitchen, cooking almost every night and making new meals, chicken based, beef based. Sometimes I'll make like a burger with sweet potato buns.
Oh man,
Really, I mean, I've been getting creative up in there.
I'm about to come to your house. Like, I expect
You're
a plate.
invited.
Okay, awesome. I will bring cookies. Okay, I will. If you
Well,
cook, I
that's
mean,
all you need.
okay. If you cook, I will bring dessert. How's that? Ray, you're not
Done.
invited.
Done.
Sorry.
Ray, you are welcome to join.
I was gonna say this isn't fair. I'm gonna call Leviathan back and see if he handles the show.
I gotta give Ray like a little bit of shit though. So, where is this? I actually got a fan tweet from someone you actually know. Hold on. Okay, this is from our boy Nikki Heat. Okay, he said, "Ask him why he wants to be Nikki Heat so much."
Wow, that is hilarious. I, I was born this way. I can't help it, Nikki Heat. I can't help it. As Nikki Heat is kind of my doppelganger. We have a very similar face, and he's a talented dude. But every time I see him, he's like, "Oh, my twin," he says. But yes, he's a great guy. That's hilarious.
I was like, oh, geez. But there you go. So, go ahead, Ray. Why don't you, oh, wait.
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, maybe he's a little mad because how he used to do the cutter and you do the full length variation with the Skywalker. Maybe he's like, maybe you readapted his move, Joey. Did something a little.
Maybe that's it.
I mean, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Oh, so there you go.
No.
Oh, and by the way.
And that move I like to call sweet dreams.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But, you forgot to mention your little TikTok thing going on there. I see you. Okay? I see you in
Ooh.
TikTok.
I am on the TikTok. I have some content up there.
Yeah.
I figured, let me throw some stuff up there and see what sticks. Maybe you never know what's gonna catch some views, and I should be posting stuff on all sorts of platforms. So why not?
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
I feel like you picked that up during the pandemic a little bit because I started seeing a lot more of that stuff. But you and your brother?
Me and my brother, yeah, we did. At the beginning of the pandemic, we were hot on TikTok.
Yeah.
We were destined for stardom, for TikTok stardom. And it slowed down quite a bit. But, there's definitely going to be some more content rolling out, and whether it's wrestling related or not. I love, making fun videos with my brother, with my friends. And I just love doing that and putting it all together, the whole experience. So whether it's wrestling promos, wrestling clips, or totally unrelated to wrestling, there will be content.
Cool.
Ooh, I guess we must stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Ray.
Well, let's keep it going. Sadly, we're coming down to the wire with our last two questions here. And my last one is, what is the end goal for Joey Silver? What would you say you want your legacy to be?
Ray.
Hard-hitting questions on the No Holds Barred.
I'm sorry, I have to ask.
Yeah, these are important questions,
It's the
Joey.
one that stumps it, but it's like it's the perfect way to start ending it off.
It's like we've been doing this for a while. I don't know, like.
This is something that Matt Travis used to say a lot, and my goal, would I like to get signed to a major company? Of course, that would be great. That would be fun. That would be a life dream. But my goal, my legacy, I want to make my own noise. That's what he used to say, make your own noise. And I want to make my own noise, make a name for myself, something that people connect to emotionally, and something that inspires. For me, growing up, I was a die-hard fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin, a die-hard fan of The Rock. I mean, who wasn't? Like in the late '90s, early 2000s, like those were the guys. Those were the top talent, and I just felt such an emotional connection to them. It wasn't the moves that they did. It wasn't, you know, these little things that they did in the ring. Yeah, that's important, and it's great to have that. But it's the persona and it's the character that you grow attached to. So that's the legacy that I want to leave. I want to be an inspiration to people, and I want to create an emotional connection to as many people as I can.
That's a good answer.
Oh man,
great, yeah.
That's awesome to hear.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks, guys.
You're the best. We love you around here.
It's funny though. He mentions those names. You're actually, for those that may not know, you're in at least for a second in the Undertaker documentary as well. So that long
is true.
Great. So
I've already made my network debut.
There you go. There you go. So to end this interview, we're gonna ask one final question. So we've had a bumpy start to 2020, but what are your sights for the future?
Joey Silver Sweet Cheeks is going to be everywhere. Similar to the names that you see, you know, the big names on the independent wrestling circuit, and you know them. I don't have to say them. You know them. Everyone watching knows them. Joey Silver is going to be one of those names in the very near future. I'm going to continue climbing relentlessly, and I will be at the top of the game. You know, sorry, I'm like getting all of these emails as we we do this. As I answer this question, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I'm gonna continue climbing that ladder, and whether it's, you know, in the Northeast, in the southern region, in the Midwest, in the West, in Japan, in Mexico, in Canada, I want to go everywhere. I want to wrestle as many people as possible, as many styles as possible. Europe, I'm going to do it all. It's not even a want. It's a promise.
Do you remember when I first messaged you? Like when I first found, it's so funny you say all this stuff, and you know, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember when I first messaged you and I was like, you're gonna be a damn star. Like that was like the first thought in my head for seeing you at Full Faith Wrestling, not knowing who you were, and you just caught my eye. And you know, like I always say this about on Under the Ropes, that I bring on wrestlers that catch me completely. You know, and there's a lot of wrestlers out there, and I support a lot of people, but I always remember that when you and me first started talking, and I said this because I meant it, and I still meant it, and it's so nice for me personally to watch on social media, like people are finally starting to see you and start talking about you now, especially like with Synergy, and now like I feel like Synergy is getting out there more. So I love seeing those fan tweets about you, but I always go back to that. Like I always think about that. You definitely always caught my eye, and I'm so proud of you. And you know, it's nice to call you a friend and everything. And I can't wait to see where your career goes.
Thank you. I do remember that, and you know, it sticks with me, and all the messages I get like that, they always stick with me. I take little screenshots of them along the way, and I love looking back at that stuff and seeing it, and I just know that the future is very, very bright. So I'm excited. You know, once pandemic life is hopefully over and things start to go back to normal, this career will just take off.
Oh, hopefully we're getting there. I feel like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So at least it's a start. So definitely, hopefully we'll see some more stuff. But right, is there anything else you want to rebuttal off of that? You seem like you want to say
no.
something.
No, it's I feel like it's a great thing here, and Tiff definitely isn't lying. Like I remember she would tell me like, "Oh, do you know this kid Joey Silver?" And I'm like, "Do I know him? I've trained with him." And it's like she would tell me just so much that she saw it and saw it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I would hope so, because that's what I look for any of my hog brothers. I always say, all we have to look forward to is just the success. And again, you mentioned Maddie earlier. That's all he wanted, was for all of us to make it, and I feel like every single one of us will. Like that's if we can do anything in this life, at least especially for Maddie, we'll all make it in our own ways.
Yeah.
So I definitely see that as well for you, Joey. Because again, the characters, it's over as hell right now. It's interesting to see, and I feel like people have to stay tuned because it's just getting started.
Yeah.
It's gonna be major. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be sweet.
Pun intended. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. Like really, like it's one thing about me, and you can say this, and Ray can say this about me. At least it's all a genuine thing coming from me. Like I really support, like really whoever I bring onto this podcast, like hardcore. Like I love it. So, and I just want much success for you guys. So, but yeah, so I guess we are going to end on that. We like to get a little sentimental every once in a while. I feel like every time we bring somebody back, we get a little sentimental around here. So, I mean, we've done it with Gangone and like...
See, it's funny. I'm usually the one that does it, but I tried to not.
I did
time.
it.
I always go like for the heart of my friends. Be like, I gotta make them just like tear up a bit. And
My turn.
Like, no, I'm gonna let Joey be because
Nope.
he's sweet. It's like, how can you be sad when you have candy
No, it's
around?
not a sad thing. It's a great thing. It's not a sad thing. You know, like I said, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
No,
I
it's
love
a
it.
great thing, and the support it means the world to me, because without fans, without friends like you guys, it's none of this happens. You know, there is no independent wrestling. So the support is monumental. So much so that I have a little surprise for you guys myself.
Oh.
I would like to partner with the two of you to hold the first ever Sweet Cheeks giveaway.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
I got these puppies made up, and one of your lucky listeners, and we'll figure out the details of this giveaway / contest, but I wanted to announce it here and let you guys know. But one of your lucky listeners or followers is going to be winning an original Sweet Cheeks headband.
Ooh, I love it.
And it matches the legitimate one that I wear to the ring.
Oh, no. Look at that.
Yeah. It says sweetness.
Look at that.
And I only got a handful made. So this is a limited edition. And I'm excited. We'll do a little giveaway. We'll tweet about it so everyone listening will know. But I'm excited to roll this out. And the hype train is real. So get on while you can.
I actually
this
is awesome. And actually, like, my brain is going right now, and I'm actually thinking, since I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks, I think we'll do like a 2-week kind of giveaway. And I think what I'll do is I'll put all the names in a bowl or something, and then I'm gonna come see you, and I think you're gonna pick it out, and then we'll put it on the podcast of you actually handpick it on our Indie Talks episode, since we do a lot of those. Ray's laughing at me. No, I think it's a good concept that we're gonna do here. So we're gonna go into details.
It's something fun to do.
Yeah, so that way you guys could see like Joey actually picking the winner. So, and then maybe he'll autograph it like on the cam for you or something. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. I like this. Look at making moves around here on the No Holds Barred Network. I love it. I love it. So, tell everybody where they can find you.
Thank you, guys. I am on Twitter at Joey_Silver and Instagram Joey_Silver. Same thing. And if you want to check out that TikTok, it's at Joey Silver Wrestling.
Okay.
But yeah, the main platforms are going to be Twitter and Instagram, Joey_Silver. I'm also on Facebook. I have a page. I believe the / is Joey Silver Wrestling as well. But yeah, check it out. Give me a like, give me a follow. Would love to connect, and yeah, very excited.
Awesome.
There you go.
Looking forward.
Oh
to
wait,
it.
I almost forgot something. Like I
What's
usually
that?
bring it up, especially with friends, about a certain universe mode that I do. I gotta
Oh,
plug that
yeah.
as well.
Yes.
And it's funny because out of everyone that I've created, all the friends, everything like that, a certain person, I'm not gonna look, I chose to be my tag team partner in that universe mode. So it's kind of funny that I created that. So who knows? Maybe that has to come into fruition one day as well.
Oh.
Maybe we create the law of silver in real life.
The
That's
law
the
of
way
sugar, it should be.
Well, maybe we have to tweak it a bit.
Yeah, the law of sugar.
The law of sweetness.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Huh?
There it is, Ray.
Dude, oh,
Ray, but you're gonna have to dye your hair like pink and blue, though. No?
Well, I've done blue, so I
So
think
we're
it
gonna
make
do
it
a
look-
pink and blue.
Let's
Maybe let's do
do
some
that.
blue with some pink highlights around here.
Ooh.
See?
Thank you, folks.
That's how
love
we
it.
roll. Also, guys, I have a free 1-month trial promo for you guys with our good friends at Power Slam TV. If you want to watch some wrestling, right? It's such a great app for you guys. So please go check that out. So you get 1 month free. Use the code NoHoldsFree. So. But
What a deal.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's such
Really
a great
is.
website.
Great
There's so much
thing.
wrestling on there. It's a great thing. You guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already. So, but yeah, I guess that's it. Unless you guys have anything else left to say before we get out of here.
No, I think I'm good. Joey, anything else you would like to say to the lovely people before we go?
The champion of chocolate, the sultan of sweets, the king of candy, Joey Silver Sweet Cheeks, signing off. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you guys keep it sweet.
Always.
Thank you so much,
Always.
guys.
Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Peace.
There's something